My name is Temi. If this is your first time watching with me, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow the movement that is the Wavy Baller Hub. It's been a while since I've been on the channel, a bit over a week. I traveled last week, and work's been a bit crazy, but I'm back and I'm going to be doing more live streams. Probably at this time at night. My goal was to try and make them early in the morning and stuff like that, but boy, my mornings are getting busier and busier, so it's difficult. I can't lie, it's difficult. It's really difficult. But everyone who is going to watch with me, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, folks. We're going to be talking a bunch of things today. Okay, we're going to be talking about this West Ham game, and everything leading up to it. We're going to talk about just Manchester United news in general, and all the fun stuff that, like I said, pertains to Manchester United, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, okay? If you're watching on Twitter, right now, guys, do me a favor and go to youtube.com, search the Wavy Baller Hub. You feel me? Go to youtube.com right now, search the Wavy Baller Hub, and follow the movement. You feel me? Follow the movement. Click the link, okay? Click the link on Twitter for me. All right. Let's get right into it. Manchester United versus West Ham United, coming off the back of a 3-1 win against Brentford. Second half, really good. Really good second half. So I mean, we're coming into a tougher opposition. We're facing West Ham today, or we're facing West Ham tomorrow, I should say, and it's not going to be easy whatsoever. West Ham have been really good this season. They've been really good this season, fighting for top four. I believe they're fifth right now. They're above us, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they're in fourth place as it stands. They're in fourth place as it stands. Excuse me. So really, right in the thick of things in the top four. It's going to be an exciting game, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a very tough game. Every game has felt tough this season. I can't lie. It's been, as a Manchester United fan, that there's not been a lot of easy games. Not been a lot of easy games whatsoever. My guy C1 London says, big up, Temi. Hope you had a great week. Yeah, bro. It's been a busy week work-wise, man. Really busy week work-wise. Been trying to just lock in on recapping the group stages of AFCON, as well as looking ahead into the round of 16. So be tuned in for that. But back to West Ham, how are we gonna line up? Obviously, actually, before we get into the game, I want to send my condolences out to the Lindelof family. Obviously, a bunch of people have seen the news. He got robbed. His family got robbed during the Brentford game, his wife and his young son or whatever, which is really sad. So prayers out to Victor. Hope him and his family are doing better. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be a part of the squad tomorrow, because he's going to be with his family. So, much love to them. You feel me? Much love to them. But that's a big deal that Victor is missing. Him and Varane, I believe, have been rock solid at the back. I know we've conceded goals, but they haven't been the problem. Varane and Lindelof have not been the problem. If anything, it's giving the ball away cheaply in midfield, forcing our defense to be, be in really bad predicaments. The goal off the back of a throw-in, right? So, I think that Victor and Varane have been solid. Obviously, that means probably Harry Maguire is going to come back into the side, which makes me nervous. I'm not going to hold my tongue about it. I don't think Harry Maguire is better than Victor Lindelof. He's definitely not better than Rafael Varane. But he is the club captain. He's going to play. He has a big task on his hand, handling Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio has the pace. He has the hold up ability. He's always a challenge for anybody he faces, any side in England. Mikel Antonio is a challenge, and a problem for center back. So Maguire can stand up to the test. But guys, put in the comments, who do you think Ralph is going to start? He went with the 4-3-3 or /4-1-4-1 formation, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not going to lie, I thought McTominay was good in the defensive midfield position, especially in the second half. But, I think what we against Brentford is that we just have no midfield depth. We have no midfield depth whatsoever. Like McTominay, decent player, but should he be starting at defensive midfield for Manchester United? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna praise him when he does well. I'm not a hater. I thought he was really good, arguably the man of the match in my opinion against Brentford. But can he stay at that level? You feel me? Can he stay at that level consistently? For a top club, I don't know. I personally don't think so. You feel me? Um, but if we're gonna run the lineup really quick, I think Ronaldo's gonna obviously start up top again. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if it's Alenga and Mason Greenwood again. Um, will Fred start? I think his second half performance would um lend that he probably will start again. But I want to see I would like to see McTominay and Bruno in those 8 positions together. Um, what was being an outlet, being somebody that was how do I put this, driving through the midfield. I mean, I think he would be much better served as an 8 than a 6. But guys, let me know what you think. Should maybe Fred play the 6th position? I wouldn't want that. I just don't think Fred's trustworthy enough on the ball. Um, but back to my lineup, I think Ralph's gonna pick essentially Fred, McTominay, and Bruno again as the 3 midfielders. And it's probably gonna be Delo, Varane, Maguire, and Alex Tellez. He's probably going to pick the exact same team, and De Gea in goal. He's probably going to pick the exact same team outside of Victor Lindelof. You feel me? Um, do I still want to see? I still want to see our right wing position and just our wing position in general. I want us to play with proper wide players. I do love Mason Greenwood. I think he was good. I would say he was good on against Brentford. I wouldn't say he was great by any means. Uh, Obviously, he scored. I think that, forgive me guys if my connection's cutting in and out. I see that. But let's actually real quick, let's get into the comments. I think Dallo has been good after a manager finally giving him trust. He suits the modern positioning. Isn't bad, obviously. 1v1, he is quite poor with crossing, very progressive and can link up well. Yeah, I was somebody who was hesitant on Dallo. You feel me? If we want to get into that conversation right now, I was very nervous about his defensive awareness. He's still not great in that aspect, but I do think that on the ball, he's just way better than AWB. And I try to hold out for AWB because I'm a fan. I still think there's a player in there. I still think there's a player in there. But Dallow's just better on the ball. And if we want to be Manchester United, you need players who are good on the ball. Gary Neville was good on the ball. Wes Brown was good on the ball. Antonio Valencia was good on the ball. Even Ashley Young to an extent. Apologies for that, guys. Apologies for that. I'm right back. Right back to it. Right back to it. Anyway, um, next comment says, Temi, I agree with you. Maguire is your worst center back. He has no athleticism and is very slow at releasing the ball. I've been said that. I was saying that when it wasn't popular to say. I said it probably 3 months into his Manchester United career. Honestly, I saw that he wasn't this player that people were hyping him up to be. It took a while for people to see it. But he's mediocre. That's what he is. He's a mediocre center back, nowhere near an 80 million pound center back. Honestly, I wouldn't pay 50 million pounds for Harry Maguire. Never in a million years. I wouldn't do it. But that's besides the point. I think he could do a job. I think he can do a job when called upon. I really do. I think that, as a backup center back, I think that's fine, but we paid 80 million pounds for him, and it's never going to be okay for him to be a backup center back. Some of the things that Ralph Rangnick was discussing. Let's talk about some of the things that Ralph Rangnick was discussing. in his press conference. One of the things that he brought up was, again, Jadon Sancho um, having a little bit of a personal issue, family, so he might not be in the lineup. I really want to see Jadon Sancho on the right wing, and it's crazy that we bought him thinking he was going to be a right winger, and we just got another left winger. It's just unbelievable. I thought that he was going to be our right winger for the next 10 years. And he's still struggling to catch his form, still struggling to, really make his stamp in this Manchester United team. But I think on the right hand side, he has that. He might not be the paciest player, but I think he's more defensively aware. I do think he's more defensively aware than Mason Greenwood. I think he wants to. He's thinking, which I want from my wide players, especially when you don't have creative midfielders. You need wide players who can create chances for people. And right now, our wide players aren't really creating chances for people. All of our creation has to come through Bruno, Fred, uh, Dallo, Alex Tellez. It's not coming from our wide players. But it is what it is. I think Jadon Sancho will come back. He will make an impact, guys. Oh, people who are watching with me, please hit the like button. If you're watching on Twitter with me, guys, right now, make sure how many are watching on Twitter. We have about 5 people watching on Twitter. Guys, make sure to go over to youtube.com, search the Wavy Baller Hub, and you will see the live link in my channel bio. Right. So guys, yeah, let's get into the comments. I think Sancho can play on the right, TBH, if his fullback is technically more competent, which Dallo brings. Obviously, still early days, but you never know. Yeah, no. In a recent press conference, Ralph was saying that he thinks Jadon Sancho's better off. Most players nowadays want to, they want to cut in and shoot. But I think Jadon has so much more than that. Guys, can you hear my mic okay? How does my mic sound? Does it sound cool? Does the quality sound good? Just obviously I'm still a rookie in this live streaming thing, but guys, let me know what you think of the sound and then of how the video's looking, guys. And smash the like button for me while you're at. Yeah, Jadon Sancho as a right winger, that's what I want to see. I want to see Mason Greenwood up top. I really do. I think it's getting to the point where he's getting physically stronger. You can see it. Put him in the middle. That's where he's gonna bread his butter. He's never gonna be this winger that wants to create chances, wants to be he doesn't want to be a Ziyech or a player like that. You know what I'm saying? He wants to. What do you think about West Ham as a proposition? I think it's going to be a tough game for us. We all know what Declan Rice brings to the table. I think Thomas Suchek has been injured. We've already faced West Ham twice this year, I believe. We won by the skin of our teeth, or we drew by the skin of our teeth. Right? Did we draw or did we win that game? Damn, I can't remember. I think we won it. I think we won the game. I think we won the game. Yeah, De Gea made a save against Mark Noble. That saved us, that saved us. It saved us from getting a draw, and then we lost to West Ham in the Carabao Cup when we rotated the side. But guys, it's not gonna be easy. I think we are improving under Ralph. It's like a slow grind. You know what I'm saying? I think the way he's training these players, they haven't been trained like this. They haven't worked like this in so long. They haven't had this type of structure. So obviously there's going to be more and more each game. I think we can see his imprint more and more each game. Yeah, guys, sorry about the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. Normally it's a lot better than this, but guys, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that the next live stream, but just stick with me, people. Guys, 4 people watching live on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button for me. If you're watching on Twitter, go ahead and jump over to YouTube for me. All right. I'm going to try and work on this Wi-Fi. I don't understand it. I literally just bought this extender thing. Don't even get me started on that, guys. But guys, who do you think is the biggest threat to us in that West Ham side? Saeed Benrahma, I believe, he actually should be coming back. I think Algeria is out. Well, they're definitely out of the African Cup of Nations, which is a huge shock, but I don't know if he'll be fit enough to play. Um, Also, Jared Bowen should be healthy, another very talented player, along with Mikel Antonio, Declan Rice. I think Kurt Zuma's out, which is a good thing for us. Um, but yeah, I mean they're gonna have their guys. They're gonna have a lot of their guys. So we need to be on the lookout. David Moyes is a really good coach. Um, he's gotten this West Ham team really far. And we should be on the lookout. This is one of the toughest teams we faced in the Ralph Rangnick era. It's one of the toughest teams we faced in the Ralph Rangnick era. I mean, we haven't really faced any as time goes on. Oh, guys, forgive me for this Wi-Fi. I don't get it. I do not get it. Let me see if it's I might have an idea of what it is, but it's too late to change it. Anyway, guys, hop in the comments for me. What do you think about this West Ham game? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Um, I'm excited. I think we're gonna win this game, guys. I really think we're gonna win this game. And this isn't just false positivity. I think even though the growing pains are there, like I said, we are improving. We are improving under this manager. It's just not as quick as we all thought it was gonna be. I think what is showing that a lot of our players aren't as good as we thought they were in terms of playing within a structure. Um, but Ralph has shown that he can make big decisions. He didn't drop Cristiano. He benched Cristiano. He didn't bench Cristiano. He subbed off Cristiano. Obviously, Cristiano didn't like it, but I thought it was the right decision, and it paid off. It paid off. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's not afraid to make decisions like dropping Rashford, like um, you know, subbing off Cristiano Ronaldo, not starting your club captain. He's not hesitating. You know, like it or not, the Martial situation, he he stuck to his gun. He stuck to his guns. But the way Ralph handled this, I can't be too mad at him. It's it might be not the prettiest thing in the world. It might not be the nicest thing in the world, right? But I think he handled it. I think he did what he felt was right, and he stuck to it. He's not afraid to make big decisions, and I think he's going to continue to do that. Starting Anthony Elanga, that's a huge decision, and it paid off. He scored the first goal. It's a huge decision to play a young player who really doesn't have. Has he played 10 games for Manchester United yet? I don't know. I don't know if he's played 10 or yeah, he definitely hasn't played 15 games for Manchester United in senior team. So playing him, I was watching ESPN FC. I love ESPN FC. All those guys over there are just they've been a great, you know, I love the punditry, right? And Frank LeBuff, I completely disagree with him. He was like, you know, I was looking at Elanga and I was just saying Rashford's way, way, way better. Rashford has not been better than Elanga for the past few weeks. You know, Ra- Elanga deserves his place and he's going to continue to start, in my opinion, because of the way he's playing. He's playing like an actual wide player in terms of getting back. He's not great at one-on-one situations yet. He's not taking on the fullback and you know just destroying a fullback yet. I think that's going to come with time. You know, it even took Mason a little bit to kind of get that rhythm. And honestly, Mason's kind of become predictable to defend, but that's a different conversation for a different day. Um, that's the thing he needs to work on. But in terms of playing it simple, being smart on the ball, all those things, he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. So you got to give credit to where it's due. Got to give credit where it's due. You feel me? I think Anthony Lang has been really good. I think he's been really, really good. Guys, hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button for me. I'm going to be rounding up here soon, guys, but I'm going to be doing um, a live stream tomorrow of an AFCON group stages review, as well as a preview to um, the round of 16. AFCON has been great so far. Beautiful goals, a lot of surprises. Algeria not making it out, like I mentioned. My team, Nigeria, 9 straight points dominating. Just a lot of good things. I hope people are watching AFCON. I really do, because it's been amazing. It's been amazing, guys. It's been amazing. But my prediction for the game tomorrow, I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be another, I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say 2-1. I'm not going to say 3-1 and disrespect West Ham, but I think it's going to be a 2-1 with Maguire coming in. I'm a little nervous. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet, not just because of him. Let me not single him out like that. But, if we don't play, our midfielders just aren't defensively amazing. We leave space. Even Nemanja Matic, he does well at the offensive side of the game as a DM in terms of passing, reading the game. But he's not a great screen anymore. Let's be real. He's not a great screen anymore. He doesn't have the he was never quick, guys. Let me know what you think. Make sure to predicting a 2-1 win, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow the movement that is the Wavy Baller Hub. You feel me? And I will talk to all of y'all very, very shortly. Deuces.